Delete. Hey guys, back at it again. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing today. I'm going to go ahead and uninstall these big orange blinkers, and then we'll go ahead and install these little LEDs, these ones. Real small, real cheap, just looks a lot better than this factory big blinker. So I'm going to do that now. So on these stock blinkers, that little clip right there, it's really easy to uninstall. What I do is I just stick a flathead screwdriver right there, and then I just pull up on that tab. I only have one hand right now, so I'm going to come back to that. So yeah, basically what I did is just grabbed it, went underneath the tab and just pulled up on it. It comes right out. Super easy. Then once you pop that tab out, there's a little nut inside there. That's probably like an 8 or something. Figure out what it is. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew that, and then it should take off this whole big ugly blinker. So I'm going to do that now. So now that's out of the factory housing, I'm going to go ahead and cut these wires because I'm going to use these connectors for my other blinkers. I'm going to cut that right in the middle so I have some room to play with. I decided I would cut that factory grommet, or whatever they call it, rubber mount. It's that whole piece that comes out of this part. Usually comes out of here. I'll show you on the other one. So it's this rubber piece right here connecting. Hi. But yeah, this rubber piece connecting it to this housing, I just went ahead and like cut like right here, and then wedged it into this factory housing, and then it makes for a good little support for that aftermarket blinker. So I think that'll work nicely. I don't even have a bolt in there yet, and it's in there really good. So the bolt nut in there yet, so it's really tight, fits in there nice. So I think I'm gonna use that. So when you're buying the blinkers, obviously these blinkers come with just 2 wires, a ground and a power. So the factory Fz09 wires have that running light. So that blue is the running light. So I'm probably not going to use the running light. I'm just going to go away from it. But if you wanted to, I was reading online, it's probably not electrically correct, but he ran the 2 non-ground wires, which you should always have a ground. But he ran those together, and then he said that his running lights were actually working, but then the LEDs were actually dimmer than normal. So I'm not an electrical engineer or anything, but I'm assuming that that would be incorrect. So you definitely want to run a ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hook up my ground, my black wire, and then my brown wire, which is my blinker wire from what I'm reading. And then I'll just have these. They'll be off all the time until I hit the blinkers. So that's how I'm running it. So just to show you guys how I did that. So I just taped up the blue wire to where the blue wire is not on there. And it's just using those 2 wires with the black and red on the LED. So without the blue wire, it's not going to light up like running lights, but it will blink. I'll show you that right now. So there you have it. Works fine. Looks good. Nice and bright, just like I want them. So, and both sides are working, so time to put it all back together. Got everything back together. Everything looks good, works good. Got the carbon fiber front fly screen on there. And just to show you guys, I'll turn on the blinkers. Blinkers work good. And I'll show you the hazards. There's hazards. They work good. They do blink a little faster, but I actually like them blinking faster, but there's ways you can fix that. Turn that off, show you guys the headlight. There's the headlight.